Hello YouTube family, James Green, Short Series Shenanigans. So, in today's video, we're going to be making washer. This happened to fall off the bench the other day, and this is the washer that fits right in behind here. And it fell and I went up to use it, and then it sprayed out this way. So, I don't have any washers. We know this is probably may fall off the bench, and the other one I've got two of them. So we're going to go ahead and make some Delrin washers. I got some 1-inch material here. ID is 3/8, OD is 600 thou. I have some 1/2-inch stuff, but there's just not enough in there to, you know, seal everything up. So we're going to go ahead. I got some 1-inch material. I got a lot of these, this big nylon rod here, type stuff, white or Delrin, UHMW, whatever you want to call it. White plastic material. I'm trying to get all this stuff cleaned up here. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to show you guys using a positive rake. Typically on this type of stuff, as long as you have high-speed steel tooling, it'll work. Or if it's carbide, as long as it has a positive rake. Plastic works great. High speed is your friend. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to make several of these. We're going to face it off, center drill it, and we'll drill. Everything's going to be 3/8 ID, and let's get started. We're probably going to make about half a dozen of these. We'll see how they turn out on camera. And I found a good angle. I got you guys sitting there from the back. Let me rotate the visor. There we go. Okay. Alright, so lathes powered up. We're going to be running high speed. Let's do 1255, and let's get started first. First off, let's go ahead and just face that off to make sure it's straight. Alright, I'm going to shorten that up first because it's really flopping out there. So we'll pull it up to make sure we get a flat face before we get carried away. Matter of fact, we'll leave it short like this while we're doing our drilling and everything, and then we'll go ahead and pull it out in center and use that and support the center while we turn down the OD. It's actually pretty straight, but we're still going to go ahead and face it off. Hand feeding this in. Next, we're going to be turning down, or actually we're going to be drilling. So let's get the tailstock up here. Getting cool in the mornings here, so fall is in the air. Alright, now let's do a short center real quick. Try not to block everything. And we're going to go pretty deep with the drill because we're going to make lots of these washers. So, and I've got lots of these 12-inch pieces of this material, so coming in here with a 3/8 bit, and we're going to get busy with it. The trick is to just keep feeding. Washers. Try to control that stuff as I can so it doesn't get mixed up in with the chip pan. Gotta love it. Works easy, quick. Alright. Now we're going to change the back out, because we're going to put the live center back in. Alright. I'm going to pull out quite a bit here. Alright. Come up here and find center. Actually, the tool that we're going to attempt to use first, let's just try the regular CNMG 432. Because it's a real popular insert, people like to use it. I need to adjust my deal here. Alright, make sure we got where our tool can come fit down here. Yep. That should work. Might end up being too small, we'll see. And we'll lock in. Yeah, we're probably going to have to change. But alright, well let's go ahead and get started. We're at 1 inch OD, we need to be 600 thou. So let's go ahead and find 0 and start. I'm going to readjust the angle on this because I just don't have enough. There. To get in like we need to. Alright. This is where you just slide it back, slide it off, into the trash, slide it back forward, grab it, lock it. And you can take pretty big chunks off. Make sure we're zeroed. Okay. 800 thou. So we got to go to 200 thou. So we can do 100 thou. Should bring us pretty much down where we need to. Again, 700 thou. Doesn't have to be exact. I might leave it a little bit larger than 6 just because, you know, I want a good area to seal. It's not critical, it's just a washer. So I think we'll do that. We'll just take another 50 and call it. Back, pull it off. $651, good enough, or 2-ish. So that's gonna work. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna slide this back in so we're not sticking out so far. Again, that's going to make a lot of washers right there. So we're done with this tool. And now we need to square back up with our high-speed bit and to get everything square. So there's a couple ways you could do it. Some people take and run their tool up against the material, or I always keep a small square right here handy just for stuff like this. Go ahead and loosen the compound or the tool post, pardon me, and I will slide it up. It sounded like it was loose. Yeah, it's loose back here, but not up here. So, okay. So, I need to slide that way a little more. Alright. Square it up with the material. The blade with the material. Because if you check here, sometimes the blade isn't always held even. And so don't just square up with here. Square up with the blade. Because I've run into that on these holders, how they pull back in. So don't just square up on here or the tool post. Square up on your tool. Ask me how I have learned that mistake. And then of course when you crank it down, still holding it, still checking it. So, and if you're sticking out way too far, the bit will have a tendency to either veer one way or the other. Now I've dressed this to where it's flat. Some people dress them, if you're in certain materials, and some people will dress it so it'll not leave a burr on the part of the other, but it will have a tendency to like push that way or push that way depending on how you've cut the tip. So take note, keep it flat. You're going to have to deal with the burr on a part, but I have learned that even if you try to leave a little bit of an edge trailing, you know, have it to where it'll cut left or cut right on the high speed steel, it will actually veer, you know, to the left or to the right. So we're going to come in here and we're just going to make these blade width, which the blade width on this is, slide in here and I can tell you, 100 thou. So we're going to make these 100 thou washers good enough for what we're doing. Oh, and I need to, because what I like to do when I'm doing parts, and I don't want to chase them, especially I don't want to chase these out of the chip pan. There we go. Got that in there tight. We're going to use a, just throw a chuck and my little rod. Some of you guys know about the trick. This is a rod I keep handy for stuff just like this. Get the gunk off of it. That's all I use this for, is catching little washers and parts like that. Just throw it in there. Don't even have to lock it in with a key. You just throw it in there and we're going to catch our parts. Keep it back a little bit because I'm going to part several of them off. Alright, so we're going to do 100 thou at a smack, so we mark and we zero our DRO and we move down 100 thou. Boom. Actually, yeah, that'll work. Okay. And we just crank it up. I like to zero my DRO each time. washer's all the way down on that OD just because it's there. Ta-da! There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And of course, it was 100,000 in between. So basically, it takes 200 thousandths of material with this blade to do 10 washers. Oh. There we go. Moving it the wrong way. All right. So. Yeah, chasing washers out of the chip pan, not fun. That's what you don't want to do if you can avoid it. Because my chip pan, I need to clean it out. So there we go. I will try to show you how I deburr them. Kill that. Get this out of the way. So if you break or tear one up, that's why you have extras. So we'll take our tool out and get it out of the way. Alright. Because getting plastic in the chip pan when you have hot metal flying down there is not fun. That's one thing I always dread is, you know, talk about here recently, neighbor's house, couple of houses down, it's across the street, burned. So I am super extra vigilant now, making sure to avoid any type of fire danger. You know, it's just a good safety reminder. So should be able to just, this is fun to grab, should be able to just, you know, let me grab a regular scraper out of my scraper kit here. The dog hears someone, intruder, which is good, you know. Let's grab a bigger one here. Alright. Sony dog, keeping an eye on the neighborhood. So let's use this one. Triangular scraper here. And we'll just, should be able to just by hand. This is sharp. Just go through, and that's all it takes. Boom. And you just go through them all by hand. This is where it's kind of just whittling. There you go. Just straight across. Straight across. Nice sharp tool. Whoop. Straight across. Straight across. Doing that whittling action. Straight across. Shows you how to make up, if you want to make up some washers for things. That's just the quickest way. Do a bunch of them, have extras, especially if it's something that you know you may do again, or you're doing a repair part for someone in case they mess one up. Have extras. Like, see if we mess this one up. Trying to deburr it, it's not a big deal. We made 10 of them. We'll just skip that. There we go. Alright, we'll go back to this last one here. It's being fussy. I think that was the first, yeah, that was the first one I parted off. There's the end of it. I was going too slow. Being fussy. There we go. Just got to get in there just right. With the right angle coming from the back. There we go. Ta-da. So, there you go. The replacement washer for this. Real quick like. on camera. I will show you guys. We'll tighten it in. Because that way if this back one ever breaks, or I drop it, which this I tried using some other material and it wasn't working as well. This may be too small. Yep. By golly, look at that. I measured it. I thought it was 3/8. I guess not. It was bigger. Well, obviously not. Let's take a measurement. What measurement are we? .390. I bet that's metric. Yep, 10 mil. Should have known. So we should have made these 10 mil. There you go. I just thought they were 3/8. That's so stinking close. It wants to thread on. If I can get this one fixed, then I'll make the others. I don't want to have to redo all the others though. It's going to thread on, which is good. Man, that's just too tight. Yeah, that ain't going to work and I don't want to mess it up. So, made in China. No. Where's this made? Doesn't even say. Doesn't even say where it's made. Could be Mexico, could be China. So, it's 10 mil, not 3/8. My bad. Not a showstopper. We'll go ahead and make some others. But you guys get the idea, which is what the video was about. You need to make some washers. Ooh, there goes the camera. So, here's the thing though. I've already got 10 of these that are 3/8, so if I need them, I've got them. So drop back 10 yards and punt. So it's not a total loss. I have some that are 3/8 and some that are 10 mil. And I will put them in a bag marked as such. I've got a small little bag that I keep parts like this in. And this is a lot stronger material than the original washer, because I tried making it out of something else. So we will make some out of 10 mil. Matter of fact, I have some bags. It's not a total loss. Baggies, I got a bunch of these. These will be 3/8. I just made some 3/8 instead of 10 mil, which is fine. Because I'm sure I'll run across something where it's like, hey, I need some 3/8 washers. Delrin, nylon. But the process is the same, irregardless. Whether it is what size it is. You guys get the meaning of the intended purpose. Put them in a bag. They're marked. And they will go in my little assortment over there. 3/8, that way I know. 3/8 ID. I'm going to put that on there. 3/8 ID. These little bags are handy. So we'll put 3/8 ID. So there we go. Because like I said, this one was busted and distorted, and I tried to measure. What I should have done is measured the other metal thing. The spout. So there you go. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Put this back on so I don't lose it. So yeah, I'm going to make several of these, have them handy. So if they do fall off or they wear out or leak, so they can kind of crush and fit. Hope you've enjoyed it. You can get these at these Noga Platinum sets and stuff like that at All Industrial Tool Supply. They have them. They're awesome. Thank you for being the channel sponsor. I greatly appreciate it. www.allindustrial.com. Go check them out. If you guys on the website, you can call them and request a master catalog, or you can go and look at the left hand side of the page, and where it says current sales flyers, you scroll down there, click on it, opens up the PDF files or the pictures of, you have the master catalog, monthly flyers, quarterly, however they have them. And the PDF catalog for the master is the exact same as the master, and so it's good stuff. Call them, get a hold of them. Get one of these Noga Platinum kits. They are so worth it. They're so versatile. There's a little sheet in there. I've showed it before. There's other parts you can get that aren't in the kit. Replacement part, all the Noga parts. You can get all the Noga parts from All Industrial or wherever you choose to. But thanks again for being the channel sponsor. I greatly appreciate it, you guys. Show them the love in the YouTube community. They're a small 8-man company in Huntington Beach, California, and they got fantastic deals. Sign up on their email list, and they're always sending out phenomenal stuff. So, and they're also supporters of the Summer Bash. So thanks again for watching. I greatly appreciate it, you guys. Have fun. Be safe. You know what? When you make mistakes, drop back 10 yards and punt and do it over. So we got the process down. We just need to change one thing and good to go. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourself and take care of your family, because remember, at the end of the day, you and your family is all you got. Until next time, get out in the shop and make you some parts. Have fun. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.